Alright, stream is up. Let's go. Gotta do Zhongli story and hit AR50.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Just streaming the usual. Yeah. Alright. Should do all my daily commissions first though. Get them all done. Let me know if the audio for the stream is okay. Or if the... that's fine. Just someone else will let me know if the stream is bugging out. God, getting frozen. It's raining and I'm the one getting frozen.
Cut to the chase. Absorption test. Incoming.
Yeah, that's because my mic is also enabled for the stream. So you're hearing me in Discord, and then you're hearing me in the stream as well.
Good. Don't stay.
Yeah, it'll only be weird because you're in the call as well. Because other people watching won't realize at all that there's anything wrong. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do about the double up on audio because it's going through Discord and then it's going through the stream as well. Just is what it is. I mean, I can mute myself in Discord though, but my responses to you will probably be delayed like by the stream. Hello Marcus. 50-50-50, yeah, I'm gonna hit AR50 so that I can co-op with you guys again. Get essential materials and stuff.
Animal hypostasis emulate with sword and shadow. Speed of light.
What's left? Oh.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Yeah. Boba. Race you. Animal test 63. Animal test 60. Incoming. Boba, get them. Incoming.
Alright, easy. Should keep my beta and run around a bit faster. Hop everywhere. Counter as well. Get the move speed. Age spreading each.
Speed cut to the chase. Incoming.
I hate that it's the jump button to get out of being frozen. You freeze and then you jump. Then you jump into some more water and then get frozen again. Last commission. They'll be in Mondstadt. Where is that? Oh, it's not in Mondstadt. What? I thought usually commissions were... all four of them were in the same region. Every day. Huh. I think that's probably the first time that I've had commissions split in both regions. Yeah. Really? Yeah, because for me, this is probably the first time I've noticed that the commissions were in different regions. Yeah, they've always been in the same region every time.
I'm here. Pew-pew.
Alright, let's look for this lost bag. Oh, what's that? Oh, here.
Squirrel, Mark 2. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Done. Treasure hoarders. Who are you? Visiting scholar. A few days ago, followed a ambushed by treasure hoarders. I tried to run away, but they caught up with me. I think this is the first time I've done this commission, so it must be one of the bounty things, maybe? Too sure. Okay, got the box. Let's go. The controls are really weird on the touchscreen, eh? Is this what you were looking for? Here it is. Now I found this. Let's go. Aw. The relic anyway. Yeah, enjoy it. Give me my experience. Man, I'm getting so close to AR50. It's so close. I can taste it. Taste it. It's 5,000 away though. It might still be pretty hard to catch. The phone controls are pretty rough for any really heavy action oriented games with a lot of controls. Touchscreen just doesn't work very well.
Add Astra.
So Catherine, give me my...
Add Astra.
I'm still 4,000 away. Don't... Not too sure if I can get it today, but we'll try. Yeah, I should probably install it onto my phone as well, just so that I can you know, check resin and stuff like that. Alright, let's do Zhongli's story. Off to the Pearl Gallery. I have to ride the little boat, yeah. I don't remember where he was. Where's the guy that gives me the lift? Huh. He should be here, right? This guy, boatman. Ping Hai. Yeah, I didn't want to climb there myself, so I just took the boat.
Oh?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't think I would see you here.
You can take a boat there. Hold up. Oh my god. Did you yeah, if you do the quests on the boat, you unlock the little boat guy that will bring you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? Okay.
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair.
I'm a friend
and
of
a pleasure to
Zhongli.
be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
Not make it too obvious.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora.
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early... Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first
Printing
Mora
all
should
the
have
money
been
in the
cast
world.
by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind... For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My
Ningguang
research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is the world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise.
Why would a coin
boldly
possess so much
expound
power?
on the newest findings
If
from
it's
my
just a regular
intense
coin like
decade-long
every other.
research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword. Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now,
trying to
I
sell
will
his
only
book.
reveal this. The one who finds the dagger.
I can't say I agree.
Of course you can't, because you're the dude.
Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's... Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary
Yeah, it would
coin
just be
created
an ordinary
by Rex
coin,
Lapis.
like every other
As
coin.
for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
It could be anywhere
I
right
think
now.
that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable.
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
We'll just say the same thing as last time.
I
No
know
one
but
knows better
little
than him.
about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct,
Yes.
indeed.
That is correct.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh,
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me,
It's the
sir.
common rock.
I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat?
Oh,
maybe
it's
she's
no problem at all.
figured it
But
out.
may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could...
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Nice fake glasses. Yay. Oh, yeah.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited a cuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective.
Oh, she's on to
So
you,
I have a
Zhongli.
question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of
Why does Paimon not say any of the lines? Is it just me?
But when I was doing some research, I
It's
learned
just
about the
silence
legend
when
of the
it
god of
flips over
salt.
to Paimon.
The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god. But she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way! I might as well voice Paimon.
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long...
No, it's just... Where should I
Okie dokie.
begin?
Take care, Vegas.
Over here,
Been
Mr.
eavesdropped
Zhongli.
on.
I've been looking for you.
Put your weapon and stay back, otherwise Paimon's reporting you to the millionth.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Futui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
Damn.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their
What a
duty.
nice guy.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing.
And
Oh,
we're being
and
dragged
you
along
should tag along
as
too.
usual.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many...
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right then.
Right.
Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber, an ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient
Rest in
activity would
peace,
be
the
great.
Jade Chamber.
But a piece of the God's limb would be even better. Who knows?
Okay, let's go. Time to look around.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything
You
valuable
just told
here?
us that we would find some valuable stuff here. That was already washed up. Huh? Paimon thinks it looks grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis, but due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by... So besides wind erosion, the initial collapse...
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given...
So you're saying that if we look carefully,
look
we'll be able to get
carefully.
very, very rich.
Oh, suddenly it's daytime and his face brightened up. Oh, same with Paimon.
I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't
Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare,
Zhongli chose us
let's
over
meet on
her.
the shore.
Wonder if something bad will happen.
The ancient god probably left behind lots
Feels
of
bad.
elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Thermal.
Absorption test. Absorption test. Snatch. Incoming.
Alright. Moving on.
Incoming. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal models. Nowhere to hide.
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its
Used
remnants
training
still
dummy.
affect the area to this day.
Sounds like a hilly show item. might even just belong to Hilly Charles. We're on a wild goose chase. There's a few dead birds here. Take three here. I have to swim over there? Okay. Oops.
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly the hydromonic monsters. I have a contract
Oh no.
and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead, defeat them and recover the relic.
Up.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to
Let's meet up
garner
with
some
the others.
information. Let's head back.
Look at all these crystals.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Stop arguing. What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
It's just a scam.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss.
It's
We
alright.
were able to bring back some intriguing
We got
objects.
some
Let's
weird
have a look.
things. Like Hilly Troll stuff.
Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex. But they have this stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me.
Wow. Why are you so angry, bro? Calm down.
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So it's only valuable for research if there's remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh,
Well,
by the
Strike
way,
him down right now.
you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt too, actually. Let's go to Salterai next.
Alright, let's go. Let's find some other weird things. Oh, it's so far away. Got that move speed increase. I am speed. Oh, make that big guy angry. Go. Ah, it's this place.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages, with the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the...
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. I found a
Let's
mechanism
break
that
it.
seemed to be related to the seal, but So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt. I don't know, there's no concrete evidence, but I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth.
Oh,
The God
deep,
of Salt
dark
was a
history.
benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secret. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its
But
secrets.
he does know all the secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although
Man,
their
he's so
references
good
seem
at
rather
playing
disorderly,
everything out as
they
though
do in fact contain the
he
secret to
isn't
breaking seals.
the Geo Archon.
Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Back there? I think running will be faster. I don't want to anger the big guy. Ooh, one of
Here it
these.
is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put
These
together,
lined up thingies.
look like they definitely had to do with the God of Salt. According
go.
to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
They're missing
That's
a part?
because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
Damn, Chad Zhongli knows everything. Just flexing all over the archaeologist.
This place seems familiar. Huh. When I investigated the seal last time, but when we lit up all the elemental monuments?
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingze in the north.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt, to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This, at that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here.
Right here.
Today,
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry
this
up and
guy,
break the
like,
seal.
go away?
Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingze in the north. With this clue, you...
South, east, west, north? That...
Speed of light!
Oh.
Don't blink!
There we go. Where's the west one? Oh. There we go.
Don't blink! Huh?
There we go.
Look! The seal really was
Do I
broken!
just swim?
Mr. Zhongli
think I can
is
swim,
indeed
right?
quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn
Yeah,
the hidden truth
okay.
lost to
I think
time.
I can make it by swimming, right? Am I gonna drown in a shallow puddle? We're all good.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Okay.
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure.
Hey, don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
Traps?
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then,
Let's go. Get some treasures. Oh, but I'm not taking any though. What else is around here? A lot of nice shiny ores. What's that? Maybe I should pick that. Should explore every corner. See what's here. Oh, common treasure chest. Could use this compass thing more. Although, I don't know if the other chest is pointing to it actually inside here.
Don't blink! I'm a fry pan! With sword comes shadow. Speed of flash! Don't blink!
Not even sure why I decided to kill that. Okay, that treasure chest is definitely outside. We'll just ignore it for now. This came from that one. Oh, I almost drowned there. Okay, let's go. Recommended elements Geo.
This world is full of
I guess I have to
unsolved
bring
mysteries.
Geo, huh? Because there's gonna be some tricks and traps. Unless I get to use Zhongli. Oh, yeah. I get to use Zhongli.
Are these statues?
Uh-oh.
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin? Don't blink! Hey!
Pretty big shield. Oh, why can't... I can climb that, but I can't climb...
Incoming!
Oh, it's fine, I can just teleport. I'll cheat anyway. Whoa.
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half
Infinite
full.
salt.
That is to
Nice.
say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Gacha games produce endless salt as well.
Finally.
Just like
After
the
all
Genshin
that effort, I
dishes.
found precious treasure. I claim this is
Endless
mine.
salt.
I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey! How can you use a relic of the god of salt for
Yeah,
such a
that's pretty
shallow
shallow.
pursuit?
Just pouring salt into bags
If
and
Mr.
selling it.
Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Well, that's probably some crappy
Since we have a
treasure.
contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
The next one is gonna be some real good treasure,
Then let's
isn't
move
it?
on.
I feel like he's scraped the bottom of the barrel.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink! Hey!
Rise!
Oh, okay, that works. I thought I aimed it weirdly. Oh, what is this? It's like a thermometer?
Just a simple
Oh,
ruler.
it's a ruler.
Doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
Damn, everything makes salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
Not really, because both things just make infinite
Well then,
salt.
according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wang.
Everything's just salt. How can you be angry
No,
about
unacceptable. I paid
something?
for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick?
Why is he complaining now?
And
You
this
can
girl
still
has been
make
useless.
infinite
Why
salt.
would she get anything?
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
Oh, he's dead. Goodbye.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I...
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Oh,
Crumble! Order guide you.
Cut to the chase.
he's dead. Doesn't matter where he runs.
Can't run from
Well,
death.
he's dead. Well, I'm assuming we don't actually kill him.
I
right?
shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
I like how the resonating rock is still in the cutscene.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
He knows the way out. I think it's gonna get lost. Some archaeological survey he could only pretend for so long. Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now. That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything
Is she the
regarding the
god of
god of
salt?
salt.
Or
You
follower?
aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades
Oh, she's
under the
part of the
jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the Salt Industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh right, now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Ooh, deep.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liu is no longer
because
Morax's
he retired.
Liu. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Is he going to reveal that he's the on tour? Oh, I thought I missed. Wait, I did miss. Wait, no, I didn't miss. Okay.
Gather!
Oh, I need to break that.
Solidify!
Almost broke it.
Enhanced animal module 75. Look at you!
Gonna go to bed. Nice. That's actually really cool how you can just break the shields. Some of these guys are quite a problem. Oh, Vegas. I didn't notice your comment until now. Nice of you to tune back in.
Solidify! Order guide you!
You can bully me! Don't blink! Incoming!
Oh, it's the dagger. Is that the dagger? Oh, it's pieces of the sword.
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back! Fight back against the evil Morax! But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt!
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one's fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay.
Zhongli.
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
Oh, it seems like it's gonna be dinner time for me, but
that's
I'll try
okay.
and finish this off first.
The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof
I
of
don't
my
think
faith.
you can repair a whole sword when it's just 2 pieces of the blade part, right?
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh?
Oh,
The truth? You mean the truth is my
the
punishment?
harsh truth. Worth passing AR35. I think if you casually play it every day, you'll still climb your AR. You definitely want to be maybe 40, 45 so that farming gear is a bit easier. But there's probably no way to really rush it,
Yes.
so I'll
The
just
truth that
stick
I'm
to
about
playing
to tell
casually,
you
really.
shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat
Yeah, like
among the
Brazio
seven.
said, you pretty much will always gain AR experience as you just play the game, since it's kind of locked to spending resin and your daily commissions. So if you stick to that, you'll climb your AR pretty well. I mean, especially at the lower ARs, you might get maybe three levels per week. At the really high ones, it's quite hard to get AR though, but for me, I think 49 to 50 will only have just taken me about 1 week, so just keep at it, man.
What?
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of but Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No,
This is some really
No!
dark story.
it can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Whoa.
murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt!
As you play the game, you'll get stronger as well. Just focus on, ascending your characters and weapons. As for gearing, artifact farming it does kind of suck. But there's no reason not to try and gear up still. Like, 4-star gear is still really good. Like, in fact, I think my Keqing right now is still using a 4-star goblet.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
But like I said before, you just stick to playing it casually. The difficulty doesn't spike up really crazy or anything. It might become a little bit harder to solo some domains, but you can maybe co-op and stuff too, which shouldn't be that much of an issue.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
But I am Morax. Hey, come back! What you said, is it really true?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel fact. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin.
Oh. Wait, wrong way. Which way? This way. Place looks really nice though.
Salt. And betrayal.
Wow. Oh, this looks like the main chamber. No worries, even for me, Genshin's pretty much a casual game for me as well.
What are all these?
Because I started a few days after the game released, and I've just been keeping at it, and, you know, my AR's nearly 50 now, so yeah, just keep at it. You don't have to play the game very much every day either. It's quite nice with the condensed resin mechanic.
What did they see? What did they do? What?
Like right now I work
What
4 days
happened?
a week, so I just hop on in the morning, make some condensed resin, and then I use my resin and do my daily commissions at night when I get home. So, and then maybe I'll spend half an hour, maybe an hour tops per day.
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door
Yeah,
will show you
Vegas,
all
at the lower
that happened back
ARs, I
then.
think you still got lower drop rates for everything, but it's still kind of the drop rates are relevant to your AR level, since like you can only ascend, you know, weapons and characters so high based on what your AR is. Time to face the truth. Do I examine it? Oh, no, I talked to her first.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of soul. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
You can get them at a very low drop rate at 40 though. But 45 is when you start getting guaranteed 5-star artifacts. Did her followers end up killing her? But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people?
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Thanks for tuning in. And good morning to you. It's actually 5:30 PM for me here.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But indeed, in ages past, Havria's faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good.
Yeah, the really, like, slow, sad song.
So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyanstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground. Telling old stories.
Vegas, how much more story is there for this? Because my family's calling me for dinner now.
One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Hey, the domain's done. Alright. Maybe I might try and sneak in finishing it. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely try and finish it first then. Oh, it's up there. I think you get up from here, right? Okay. It's been a good story so far though. It's been really deep. Oh, the climbing speed is so slow when you walk uphill. With no stamina. Oh no. Alright, I'll kill these.
Absorption test.
Fine.
Stand clear. AR special. Animal hypostasis and you. Don't escape. With sword from shadow.
Oh yeah. Just ran off. Oh, those mages went down a little quicker than I expected. Hello, Donovan. I'm actually just finishing up here because my family's calling me for dinner, so just finishing off this Zhongli story. I might pop back on a little bit later because I haven't hit AR50 yet. It was the original goal for stream. So much climbing.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old, the Adepti, have presently handed Liyue over to mortals. And Havria's time was even further in the past.
Yeah, sorry
The
about
Salt
that.
Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue.
I'll definitely be back though.
To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also, I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth.
But you are history itself.
Stone carvings were one such ancient method. But unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself.
I guess that's true.
Someday. Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened,
travel everywhere.
then a backup of sorts will exist for times and time. Now then,
Oh,
it is
I
time
forgot to
that
say
we
Primal
consigned
Flame.
both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea. As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison.
Yeah. Ningguang's Jade
Thousands
Chamber.
of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest,
And the
where I
scenery,
sealed many
graphics
gods
are
with
so
my
nice.
spears.
Storytelling
so
is
long,
good too.
Naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes. But our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now.
The ruler
May
the
that which
chalice.
Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Oh, that was a really nice story. That was really nice, yeah. Oh well, unfortunately I'm going to have to head off for now, but I'll be back. Definitely try and hit that AR50 today. So, hopefully I see you guys again later on. Thanks for tuning in.